Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka has dismissed the official deal between President William Ruto and ODM boss Raila Odinga, calling it inconsequential, arguing that Odinga cannot guarantee Ruto's re-election in the 2027 general election. In a similar vein, DAP Kenya leader Eugene Wamalwa accused the Kenya Kwanza and ODM alliance of betraying Kenyans, labeling the agreement a confirmation of their disloyalty. Now, NTV's Laban Shaban was at the event where these leaders were speaking and now joins us for Insights. Laban.
Yes, Dan. In addition to those leaders, presidential hopeful and Busia Senator Okiya Omtata also weighed in, asserting that the political battle has now begun with a clear divide between those truly working for the welfare of Kenyans and those who are not. Here is what I prepared for you today. Accompanied by opposition figures including DAP-K's Eugene Wamalwa among others, criticized the cooperation between President William Ruto and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga.
Handshake or no handshake, Kasongo will go home. Hear me. We are talking about the People's Loyal Coalition because you'll be guided by the values under Article 10.
The question is whether to be with the Gen Zs or to be with Kasongo. That is the choice we must make.
Accommodating Raila in government is a very expensive thing. Nobody doesn't know that.
The leaders, frustrated by the alliance between ODM and Kenya Kwanza, voiced their concerns during the People's Dialogue Festival at Uhuru Park in Nairobi. The event brought together thousands of youth to discuss the state of the nation. Wiper leaders and representatives from other parties were present to respond to questions posed by the youth. The festival was chaotic at times as some young people struggled to find common ground on various issues. Despite the tensions, Kalonzo calmed down the crowd, saying he was there to support them.
If there is no formula out of KICC today showing Kenyans how they are going to compensate the families and the loss of lives because of police brutality, then as my brother saying, nothing will come out of KICC other than betrayal.
The KICC event also captured the attention of Busia Senator Okiya Omtata, who is eyeing the presidency in 2027.
It's a regrouping of the people who have messed up this country to ensure that those of us like us who want to see this country move forward are frustrated and denied a chance. So it's a declaration of war, and we welcome the war, and we're going to fight the war to the hilt.
He now declares that the political battle has begun, and he believes it will be easier as those he sees as working against Kenyans have openly formed an alliance.
The age of the spear will be the young people, anchored behind a very clear policy of saying we are going to implement the constitution the way it is. This is anybody on the Nadiko side is an enemy.
However, Jubilee Party Youth Chairperson Advice Mundalo expressed support for the deal between Ruto and Raila.
After every election, we want to politic all the time to the next election. What is happening at KICC is a situation whereby at some time we have to sit back, come together, and see how to forge a way forward.
Regarding retired Chief Justice David Maraga's potential bid for the presidency in the upcoming election, Senator Okiya Omtata says,
kuuza sera. So bwana, kwa sasa hivi mheshimiwa Chief Justice mstaafu ameuza tu sura, hajauza sera. So sura yake hatuwezi kusema lolote. Akianza kuuza sera ndio tutasema okay, hii ndio sera tunahitaji, tunaweza kufanya kazi pamoja. Ama sera yake haifai, hatutafanya kazi pamoja. Lakini hatuna shida na sura yake.
The Ruto-Raila deal is seen as a key indicator of how the political landscape will shape in the next few months leading up to the 2027 general elections. Laban Shaban, NTV, Nairobi.